Hey everybody, I decided to do a video today on incubation mediums. I've been using perlite and vermiculite for the past 10 years basically, and I just don't like them. They're dusty, they're bulky, dirty, sticks to all the hatchlings, and then basically when they hatch and that tub's done, it's a pain to clean that tub up. It's just annoying overall. And sometimes it's hard to find too. I started this season to try water beads, or it's called Orbeez. Basically, there's a little tiny ball that you put in water and it expands. It absorbs that water and then it'll give off humidity also. So it works great. They don't have any dust. It's compact when it's dry. So you just get these little pouches they're in, and there's a lot in there. Basically just add it to warm water and it hydrates over a couple hours. One thing that's great too is if the tub has like a little leak in it or something and that tub's getting dry, the Orbeez will shrink. So you can visually see that everything's okay in that tub if they're big and bulky. If you see a bunch shrinking, you know it's probably too dry in that tub. Once they hatch, doesn't stick to the babies and hatchlings, and it's easy to clean up. You just dump them out or reuse them. All right, so here's a video on how to hydrate them, what I do, and then also how much to put in an incubation tub for the size I use too. So pretty much not too different from any other incubation method. Just substitute these for vermiculite or perlite and you're good to go. All right, check it out. All right, this is the calculation to figure out how much water beads to add to how much water to get a final volume of 12 quarts. So basically 12 quarts of water into 4 ounces of water beads. This is how the water beads come, ordered from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. That's a 4-ounce deli cup, which I use for the hatchling water anyway. And that's the water tub. They're pretty annoying to get out of this container thing, so probably a good way to do it is just to cut that little top off and you can pour it out easily. There they are in water. They start growing pretty fast. I used warm water. It helps them grow faster. Cold water takes almost twice as long. I haven't tried hot water, so I'm not sure, but just warm water works really well. Pretty cool. My kids like playing with them. I store them in a bigger tub that's, airtight, so just make a batch and pour them in and use them when I need them. That's a 64-ounce cup, so I do 2 of those. I don't think there's any reason just to not throw more in there. And if there's a leak or anything, you still have enough water in there, for sure. Just flatten out, and then I use Dragon Hatch trays. And then add the eggs, and they're good. All right, thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. I think everybody should like this way of doing it. All right, thanks a lot.